wise woman once told me, if you have a platform, you should use it, but you should use it responsibly. And that's why I want to take this time right here and focus on this camera that we have right now at 7th and Rangeline, because you see Tanya and I each and every morning, but it is people like our incomparable producer, Ali Simon. It's Brett running audio. It's Dylan directing. It's Tate doing cameras. It's Will doing graphic. It's Gary back in master control. And it's people like Bill Vickery and Kale that put this camera up yesterday on a cherry picker is what they did. We're back at 7th and Rangeline, and I just want everybody to just know that we acknowledge that you see two people on air. Trust me, it's more than a village, folks. It's a city around here. It's our salespeople, it's our management, it's everybody that is able to make this show possible. And I just wanted to recognize them on this Friday. Take time, do me a favor. Take time each and every Friday and acknowledge the people that you know and you love. Do that for me. Rain coming down throughout southwest Missouri, everything working from south to north right now. Work your way into the central western portion of the 4 states. It's more scattered as we work our way through here, which, not a bad thing, coming off of all the rain that southeast Kansas had yesterday. We are still picking up a good bout in between Monette and Mount Vernon, and once again, that's going to be anywhere from probably 6 to 7 inches by the time we get done with today, from back to Monday, of course. Flood warnings not only for the Neosho, but also for the Marmaton, the Osage, the Little Osage. We're going to break this afternoon. Temperatures in the high 70s. Be done with our rain finally about 5, 6 o'clock tonight. Tanya?
All right, well, just looking at the images behind Michael in our Joplin Skycam tower just made me remember what Doug was showing us 10 years ago tomorrow, you know, as we saw the tornado roll through. So kind of significant that view is back for us today. Well, as people look to pay tribute to the lives lost in the Joplin tornado, they reflect on the strength of the community to push forward. For this week's 4-state staycation, KOAM photojournalist Liam Mandelbaum takes us to a park at the epicenter of the tornado, one telling a story equal parts tragedy and triumph.
It's Cunningham Park. This was one of our ground zero locations 10 years ago. And this was the main spot for the impact of the EF5 tornado on May 22nd, 2011. Well, Cunningham Park has always been a focal point. It's over a century-old city park, and it's been one of those gathering places. The tall oak trees and the bandstand were very iconic for the city at that time. And the fact we lost it all, I mean, we lost even every blade of grass was gone out of this park 10 years ago. So what the Park Service has done to bring this back to life, and a lot of donations, a lot of sweat equity from a lot of people, it's a beautiful landmark for the city. We put a few things in the ground that are great pieces to tell the story. And the pencil sketch houses that are behind me are resemblant of the 3 houses that were physically there before the tornado happened, but they also house the butterfly garden. And then also here in the park is the names, the bronze plaque with 161 names on it. The time capsules are in there, and the fountain for us to remember the days of that event. So Cunningham Park really is where the story is told at. So that's very much a tribute to the survivors of the tornado. And I got to say, really the resilience of the people that we have, you know, the families that bounce back, that put their boots up, got their houses cleaned up, rebuild, and are still here in this neighborhood. Just shows how strong the city is.
Well, Cunningham Park can be found at 26th and Maiden Lane. The park will be the site of tomorrow's Memorial Run and Remembrance ceremony later in the evening. We'll have more details on our morning show page at KOAMnewsnow.com. We'll be right back.